Man, is it good to be alive on a Sunday night when it's time to talk podcasting with the best damn wrestling podcast crew out there, bar none, hands down. We the best. Ask your mama. Matter of fact, don't ask her because she probably don't know. What's up, everybody? It's your boy. It's almost hit the other podcast stuff on you. Sorry. It's your boy Virgil back with another episode of the We Book It podcast. And fellas, everybody, this is Sunday night. This is my pod. And you know damn well we're going to have a good time talking about wrestling tonight. I got the best podcast crew with me. First and foremost, guys, he is one of my dearest, closest friends. He is my poop selfie buddy. He is the freakiest one of all the freaks. Guys, he is Freaky Frito.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and my singles and tag team competitors. I hope you're having a lovely day. Because, well, I had a shitty Saturday. Went to a gun raffle. My buddy was short in cash. He paid me back, and he won a gun from the ticket I bought him. It was a sad day. Sad day. I'm never doing it again. I will be there next year and waste all my money again.
Yeah. And, of course, you know, I had to drop it down a couple of octaves. We'll be talking about the man that the ladies love. That's right. We talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Superfly himself, Mr. Wait, you an alpha?
You said what?
Are you alpha?
Yes,
Your
sir.
fraternity? Oh,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alpha himself. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, most importantly, all the single ladies. Please give a round of applause. Show your love for Big Daddy C.
What's up, gentlemen? What's up, We Book It fam? Glad to be before you again. Let's talk some wrestling.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get to it, guys. We have a lot to discuss. I missed you guys. Like I said, see, I haven't potted with you. I feel like in almost 2 weeks. Still hopefully Coach will join us in later because I mean it would be nice to see him as well. It's been a minute. But yeah, y'all, listen, we book it. We got some things to talk about. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania. I don't know if you guys have been checking out social media or not, but not a lot of people aren't happy in WWE right now, and it's not necessarily unhappy because of their spot or their status, but just with the booking in general leading into WrestleMania and what it looks like their opponents will be in WrestleMania. Of those names of people that are unhappy necessarily with their opponent is Drew McIntyre.
Fair.
We also have LA Knight supposedly is unhappy with where he is about to be booked at in WrestleMania. There are also people that hate the idea of John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. I don't know how to feel necessarily about that because you guys know how I feel about John Cena, but Triple H has been having a hell of a time to begin this year. I mean, I like outside of last year, like the fans, okay, let's just be honest. The fans hijacked WrestleMania last year again and changed the main event from The Rock versus Roman Reigns to The Rock versus Cody Rhodes, or at least that's what they would lead us to believe. I don't believe we have that much power. I believe they were always going to do it, and they just wanted to make sure the fans would fully get behind Cody. But nonetheless, this year, the fans once again are trying to hijack WrestleMania. They do not want Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. They want CM Punk added into that WWE Championship match versus Cody Rhodes. Fans love the interaction between Cody and Punk right before Mania, and they want more of that. What are your guys' thoughts right now on the current state of WWE and the booking leading into Mania?
I say it's fair. I mean, like we were talking about the Royal Rumble episode where Drew was robbed, or not robbed, just unexpectedly thrown out of the ring, you know, unannounced due to either LA Knight or Logan Paul.
Sure.
With Knight, we don't know what exactly they're doing with him because it looks like he's going back for the U.S. men's title again. And I'm for it and for him, you know, go after it again. And who else was on that list, you said?
Drew McIntyre, his spot where people are concerned about where he's going to be at when it comes to
Because it's probably gonna be a match with
WrestleMania.
Priest, which none of us really want that.
Yeah, I think I talked about it before. Like, I like Damian Priest, but I would much rather see Damian Priest in a lower level card match, or even the Andre the Giant Battle Royal for the or something like that. Like him winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal this year would be perfect, honestly, for him. Perfect spot for him.
But does it also feel weird with this WrestleMania? Like, I know last year we were extremely hyped. It's probably the WrestleMania. I would say it's the best one, or one of the best. Sure. But like now, I don't know. No, this one just doesn't. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania to me for some reason. It's just, I think just how they're working on the booking right now. I'm just, as of now, just not excited like I was last year.
Well, I think last year we knew where things were headed. We knew Cody Rhodes was going for the WWE Championship. I mean, outside of that, I mean, we that sold WrestleMania for us in itself. But now that Cody has won the WWE Championship, what's next? You know, the wrestling fans, the wrestling family is never satisfied, so it's always on to the next. It's always what's next. Honestly, if it were me, I mean, I think a fatal 4-way between Cody, Kevin, Randy, and Sammy would be like amazing, because there's so many.
Got that book basically with with Sammy and Kevin now, basically, which that's gonna be a fantastic match.
Yeah. The Sammy versus Kevin at Elimination Chamber in Toronto. He said, "Come find him." I really hope that Sami Zayn has to drive in his car with cameras following him to Kevin Owens' house, and they actually fight like somewhere around there. Like, that would be phenomenal. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like Michael Cole cuts over. It's like, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you have to excuse us. We have a camera following Sami Zayn to Kevin Owens' house," and legit, like, they brawl at Kevin Owens' house, almost like Triple H and Randy Orton did years ago.
I'm down for it. I dig it.
See, get in this conversation, man. I mean, Frito's just dropped the bomb on us. He said that WrestleMania don't feel like WrestleMania, and that kind of sucks, man. Like, when you're not excited for WrestleMania, like, what the heck?
It's almost, to me, it feels like Christmas now. As a kid, you loved it. You grew up getting all excited. I know you're a big Christmas guy, Verge, but like right now, it just doesn't have that same magical feel. Because now I'm the one paying the presents. I'm getting up. I'm stuffing all the stocking stuffers. I'm doing everything. It sucks.
Sure.
I think I feel like it doesn't seem as, like, we don't seem as hype, or like the build up to it doesn't seem that great, because I think with Jay winning, that kind of like changed a lot, because no one expected it. So it's just like, I feel like he could have still gotten his shot against Gunther without having to win the Rumble. And so I think, because the whole thing was, all right, Punk might win it, or, Seth Rollins might win it, Drew might win it. Like, I think the main guys that we thought could have won it, like, didn't. And so the apple cart was upset. Like, Jay pretty much upset the apple cart. And so now we got to rely on the Elimination Chamber to see, all right, who's going to face Cody. And now that's where I think it's almost like Elimination Chamber is pretty much like, there's more anticipation with that match, well, that pay-per-view itself, than there is Mania, because everything won't be ironed out until Elimination Chamber is over.
Sure.
And then the other downside to that too is that now from Elimination Chamber through what, like, Mania, is that about a good month and a half between the two pay-per-views?
It's one of the longer wait periods for Mania. Because Mania is Easter weekend, which it hasn't been that late, I don't think, since WrestleMania 24. I think was the last time Mania was booked that late. But yeah, you got so you're looking at the beginning of March. We're at March 16th right now. We have 2 weeks left in February. The beginning of March is Elimination Chamber. Then you got the full month of March and half the month of April to get to Mania.
Yeah, so I think so that gives them like a month and a half to not only continue to build on what feuds are already happening, but to possibly create like new feuds within that time frame going into Mania. So there's still some hope for the momentum and build up and the hype. I think, yeah, like you said, last year it was just we knew what it was with Cody and Roman. That was the centerpiece of WrestleMania and everything surrounding the bloodline. Last year was all about the bloodline, essentially. And so fast forward to this year where it's not so much heavily relied upon the bloodline. And we know The Rock, there's a chance The Rock may not be involved at all. And so it's just like, all right, what are we working with here? What is the top storyline that we got going into Mania other than it being Cena's last WrestleMania and can he win number 17? So like that's pretty much where we at with it. That's like the main thing that fans are really thinking about. And then outside of that, maybe Jay possibly winning the championship.
Well, hold on, because you're dropping gems, but you're skipping right over them. Couple things that you mentioned. First and foremost, The Rock not being at this Mania and fans knowing The Rock isn't going to be at this Mania. It came out months ago, and The Rock denied it, which makes him a liar. Because somebody called him out, tweeted him, said, "Please tell me this isn't true. Please tell me that you are going to be wrestling at Mania." And he said, "Don't believe that BS." But like I said, it was true. The Rock is not coming to Mania. I mean, well, he may be there, he may show up, he may play some part, but he doesn't have the time or the schedule with live action Moana coming out, the Moana cartoon just dropping out, all this stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna come up with another action film in between all of that. He does not have the time.
That's gonna cost like $500 million and only make $10 million in the box office.
Right. So I mean, the Rock just doesn't have the time to do a proper build. And credit to him. If he wants to do a match, if he commits to it, then he wants to be fully committed. That's a credit to him. I mean, like I said, we've seen it before where superstars, one single-sided superstar had to do the whole build for himself. I mean, think Kevin Owens a couple years ago with his stuff with Stone Cold. I mean, he had to do a whole build by himself, basically, for that. And then they showed a video of Stone Cold the week before Mania saying they're calling KO a stupid SOB, saying he was showing. You know, like I said, so I mean, cool. But that's one important part that changed what this Mania was supposed to be. Waiting on The Rock changed a lot. And actually, in retrospect, The reason The Rock came out the way he did on the very first Monday Night Raw on the Netflix era is because he wasn't going to be at Mania. That's why he was seen chuckling it up with Cody. That's why he gave Cody props. Because remember, we all thought The Rock was going to fight Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania this year. Last year, the night after Mania, he told Cody Rhodes he was coming back for him. I mean, I know they're going to spin it. I know they're going to say, oh, no, well, you know, like I said, he was just luring him in with his kindness. But again, we got to remember, we keep everything the way it's supposed to be. Keep the main thing the main thing. The Rock ain't showing up to Mania. If he does show up, it won't be in a role to wrestle. He may get involved. He may make an appearance, but he isn't going to be there to fight. You know, and that let down the card. Now, in the middle of you talking, it dawned on me what I believe now is going to happen. I do believe they're going to pivot. Think about it. There's 3 superstars in that match who we all wanted to be the Royal Rumble winner, and essentially are the guys that we know are going to have the best chances of winning the Elimination Chamber. There's CM Punk, there's Drew McIntyre, there's John Cena. Those 3 are the 3 that we are paying the close attention to out of all 6 guys, because none of the other guys are going to win. I understand what Triple H says about the shock factor and everything like that, and Jey Uso absolutely deserves a spot at WrestleMania. Here's the thing. Jey Uso is going to get over because he's going to pin John Cena in the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship night 1 of WrestleMania. John Cena is going to backdoor his way into that match at WrestleMania, and he's going to do it by any means necessary. He's going to use his cachet. I mean, like I said, and he's going to try to backdoor his way into that Mania match. I do not think John Cena is going to face Cody Rhodes now for the WWE Championship. If it's one thing we've learned about Triple H in this era is he is not like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon would stick with the plan. The plan is the plan. If we had it set in October, then that's the plan. I do believe Triple H is more willing to pivot. He is more willing to listen to the fans. The fans aren't necessarily all the way behind Jey Uso. But a lot of fans don't really care to see John Cena become the WWE champion. They want CM Punk in that spot. If you're not going to get The Rock, give me Punk, which is fine. So I believe that CM Punk will win the Elimination Chamber. He will end up meeting Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2, and I do believe he will be escorted by Paul Heyman for that match, which will be the favor. I do believe John Cena will lose to Jey Uso and then turn around and beat Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship, probably in Mexico at Backlash. Do not say WrestleMania behind it. At Backlash. Then the
WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah, I know he said it. And this was what he gets for it.
Oh, timeout.
So, anyways, yeah, no, I do believe that it will be John Cena versus I mean, honestly, they may run it back and do a triple threat match again, like I said, for the heavyweight championship. But I do expect a one-on-one singles match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. I do expect it to get very personal, and I think it's going to be a great match, and it's going to be a great match to headline WrestleMania. Also, at that same WrestleMania, Big Brother versus Little Brother, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. I think that's the perfect match for Roman Reigns if you aren't going to have him fighting for a title. Him versus Seth, they have so much history. The story is there. It's just like Kevin and Sammy. The story is there. It writes itself. You literally don't even have to do anything. Everybody already knows what those two have been through in their time together fighting each other. So, again, and it's just a story there that you can always go back to with the whole Shield stuff. So, again, I mean, what do you guys think about those predictions? And also, listeners, everybody that's watching live, or if you're watching this after we went live, go ahead and comment, too. We would love to know what you guys think.
The only problem I have with the Seth and Roman, they're already setting up Kevin and Sammy, so they already got like two brothers going at it essentially. But if they want to run it, I say go for it because it's going to be an amazing match. Kevin and Sammy, they're going to do some type of stipulation for them, Hell in a Cell, street fight, something crazy with that match. With Roman and Seth, it could just be a regular match. I mean, of course, they'll probably have some type of stipulation, but not really needed for the story that they have going right now. But the John Cena thing, I'm for it. Because we all wanted to see him go against Gunther. So at least that kind of pays fans off for that way. So I'd be for it. I want Jay to hold on to the World Heavyweight title. I don't want him losing it at Backlash with John. Give him like a 2-month reign, 3-month reign, then take it off of him. But yeah.
Okay. What do you think, C?
I'll say let Cena win it since it is Vegas. And that they say, if it happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. So it's like one of those one-off situations. You're gonna have history be made. It should be made in Las Vegas. Have Cena win it, and then have Jay or Gunther win it back at WrestleMania Backlash. That will be my guess. And then, or if you let Cena keep it, up until the pay-per-view after Backlash. And then have him drop it to Jay or Gunther or whoever else. But I say at least let Cena make history at Mania. It is his last one. He has a losing record at Mania. I think he's lost his last 3 matches at WrestleMania, I believe.
Yep.
I believe his last win was the tag team championship. No, the tag team match with him and Brie. Well, no, I think he's won one since then. Yeah. In terms of singles competition, he's. I don't remember last time he won a singles match at Mania. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, but I think let him make history at Mania, hold the title for a couple of months, and then let him drop it to Jay or Gunther, whoever else. That's my thoughts on it.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens, y'all. Again, like I said, I mean, anything can happen. Like I said, it's a lot going on, but we are officially on the road to WrestleMania, and hopefully after Elimination Chamber, when things get ironed out more, we will be able to see more of exactly what's going on, and then be able to get excited about WrestleMania. Because again, WrestleMania season is one of my most favoriteest times of the year. And again, I just really want everybody to get excited for it and be happy that it is coming. Again, like I said, it will not be as big as 40 was, but 40 was the culmination of a lot of things and the start of some things that were new. So I mean, again, let's just see what 41 has in store for us. But guys, what I have in store for you right now is another one of Virgil's magic wrestling moments. Yeah. What's up, everybody? It is once again another time for magic wrestling moments in wrestling, featuring me, Virgil. And I'm excited to share with you guys one of my most favorite moments in wrestling. Now, of course, you know, I am a wrestling historian. I have been watching since 1998. I went back and I went down the history of wrestling. I have watched everything from the NWA days to the WCW days to the WWF days to the WWF days. So I have watched a lot of wrestling in my time. And probably one of my most favorite wrestling moments, one of my most favorite wrestling buildups, I would have to say, is the buildup for the very first installment of WrestleMania where The Rock and Stone Cold main evented. That's right. If you can go back to the year of 1999, The Rock is a heel, and he is trying to assert himself as the top heel in the business. He also is the WWF champion at the time. And of course, there is Stone Cold Steve Austin that has waged a year-long war against the McMahon regime, that is Vince and Shane McMahon. He has beat them from pillar to post. And again, he is trying to climb and claw his way to the main event of WrestleMania. We see the night after the Royal Rumble on Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon come out and he is gloating big time. Why is he gloating big time? Because the night before, he eliminated Stone Cold Steve Austin from the Royal Rumble to win number 30. Now, of course, he didn't do it alone. The Rock came back out after destroying Mankind in an I Quit match and then cheating to win the I Quit match with the voice recording that was taped earlier. Mankind by thus essentially screwing Mankind out of the WWF Championship. However, The Rock comes out later on in a very stylish leopard button-up shirt, might I add, and he helps Vince McMahon eliminate Stone Cold Steve Austin from the Royal Rumble. Well, we fast forward to the next night on WWF Monday Night Raw is War, and of course, Vince McMahon is in the ring gloating. Normally, Stone Cold Steve Austin would come out there and he would open up a can of whoop ass on Vince McMahon. However, he actually comes up on the Titantron and it's revealed he is in the home of Shawn Michaels, the current commissioner in San Antonio, Texas. Now, why is Stone Cold there? Well, because the Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels were reviewing the rule book, and they reveal to Vince McMahon and to The Rock in the ring as they're gloating that Vince McMahon, when he signed that paperwork last night, excusing himself from being in the main event of WrestleMania, that he checked out and Stone Cold checked in. And thus, the road to WrestleMania begins between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock actually would lose that WWF Championship again after that and would not gain it back until a month before WrestleMania. It was a long, winding road. But if you can, go back to the first Monday Night Raw, right after the Royal Rumble, and follow that long, winding road to WrestleMania. It was so entertaining, so many twists and turns. The Rock is still dealing with Mankind. You got Paul White making who would eventually turn into the Big Show, making his debut in the WWF, and of course I almost said the Confederate. I meant the the corporation. The corporation.
Too much history going on.
the corporation doing all it can to keep the WWF Championship on The Rock. You also see Triple H and The Rock team for the first time after fighting each other tooth and nail for the Intercontinental Championship. They're both in the corporation at the same time and tag teaming together. Guys, you don't want to miss the long winding road it took to get to that WrestleMania, and of course, Stone Cold winning the WWF Championship at WrestleMania. But this has been another magic moment in wrestling featuring me, Virgil. Till next time, folks. That's right. Watch the magic moments.
The hell?
Woohoo! Not sponsored by Disney. Woohoo!
You don't have to be a hater all your life.
I'm not hating.
Kind of are, just a little bit.
I love you still.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's move right along, guys, because listen, AEW has been releasing people and WWE has been releasing people, and we are seeing a card shift, a paradigm shift, a change within both companies. Guys, it's getting a little crowded at the top, which is one of the main parts of our episode tonight. It's getting crowded, guys. Again, there are so many talents. Some talents are being underused, sometimes are being overused. Guys, what do we do with the bundle of talent that is signing into WWE, that's being called up from NXT? Are there guys that you think should want to go back to NXT? Or are there even guys, since there's a partnership now, that should want to go to TNA? Tell me what you think.
Let's see. Because we already know that Ricky got released, or his contract ended, and he NXT within the day. We've got reports of Rusev, Miro, whatever name he's going to use. It's probably going to be Rusev. Then Aleister Black, too. I'm assuming Aleister's going to go SmackDown, and Rusev, Miro is going to be going to Raw. That'd be the only way I could really see it. Yeah, I mean, and even on NXT, it's stacked there, too. All three shows are packed. So at this point, I'd say go to TNA. And then, like I mentioned last week when we were talking about John Cena going on TNA as a side quest, you can get some of those bigger guys there.
Don't do it. I just I was going to do that. No one was going to do that stupid stuff. Shut up. Don't say that. That's not smart.
I said it's a side quest.
That's not a good take. I keep telling you that.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it. It's my take. I deal with it. I am your Booker of the Year. All right.
Go ahead, C. I'm gonna just sit back.
Yeah. Honestly, people that's rumored to go back to WWE, yeah, they just need to go to TNA. I ain't really trying to see them. Miro, take your ass to TNA, boy. We good over here.
His announcer is in TNA. Oh boy, I can't remember his name. The one who was singing Rusev Day.
Oh,
at Aiden English.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Yeah, no, we ain't trying to see. No, we did.
Look, okay, but wait a minute, y'all. I'm not just talking about guys that have been released going to TNA.
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about talent in WWE. This all spawned because Dominic Mysterio was quoted as saying that he would love the opportunity to go work in TNA. And I think, I personally think that's a great idea. I really do. I mean, like I said, once this stuff with Liv is officially over and they officially end the Judgment Day, it's not a bad idea to send Dominic Mysterio. I thought 2 years ago they should have sent Dom Mysterio down to NXT and let him win the NXT World Title. I would have loved that. He would have had a great run as the NXT World Champion. It would have been.
He's already been North American champion. So
that's what I'm saying. Like it would have
worked. Might as well give him another run. Give him another run down to NXT and see what he can do. And then who knows? Like it might be best for his career. He end up being one of the top stars. He can end up being one of the top stars in NXT, and with the crossover with TNA. He can continue that momentum over in TNA as well. So I definitely agree in that aspect. Yeah.
So but what I was saying though was like, so you could just as easily send him to TNA.
Yeah.
Think of. I mean, look at what what A-Town Down Under did in NXT last night. Like I said, I mean, it's not a bad idea to send some of this other talent back down.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if I'm Carmelo Hayes, I'm asking to be sent over to TNA and be used as enhancement talent in TNA, and to be able to work with those guys over there, because I mean you can go over there and become the TNA World Champion and really sell some tickets.
Yeah, they got hella titles over there, man. So hey, anything is possible over there in TNA. So as long as ugly folks over there don't win no more titles, I'm good, bro. Like as long as Moose bum ass.
Now give him another one.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, he just need to retire.
Bro, why do you hate Moose? Moose did nothing to you. He's such a good wrestler.
Trash bad.
Whatever.
Speaking of releases, are we going to talk about the Baron Corbin situation too?
Yeah, that is on the docket tonight.
Was it on the docket? Okay, I thought it was part of this too. Apologize.
Yeah. No, it's not part of this, but we will get to Baron Corbin. He'll have a separate segment for Hater of the Week, but neither here nor there. But yeah, man. I mean, honestly though, guys, have you guys thought of any other wrestlers that's like you just think like isn't getting enough shine in WWE? Honestly, I thought about this a couple days ago. First off, AJ Styles going back to TNA would be epic. I mean, like I said, just him going back and doing one last run in TNA, still under WWE contract, I think would be epic. I think that
since they got the partnership, get this man back his goddamn thing, man. Like, give him back the get ready to fly thing. Like,
he doesn't want it. That's the only problem. He did an interview. I can't remember.
He doesn't want to use it anymore.
The song for 10 years straight. I don't want to hear it again.
Well, he did have that version of it. Then he had the original version. Well, it wasn't Get Ready to Fly, but I Am was the OG version. But yeah, I just want to hear it again. like at a live, at an actual event.
When he goes into the TNA Hall of Fame is when you'll hear it. So until
then, the video package. And the video package.
That's hilarious. Yeah, man, but no, like I said, is there anybody else that you guys could see going to TNA or going to NXT right now and literally, like I said, being able to blow up? Honestly, I think Michin working in NXT and with TNA would be awesome for her right now. Like I said, to go win the TNA Women's Championship, I think it would be great for her because they aren't going to give her the US title and they aren't going to give her the WWE Championship. So, hey. Just saying, Michin. I mean, like I said, unless they're getting ready to put her and B-Fab in this tag team together and them go after the tag team straps, which seems like there is a possibility too. I mean, again, I just don't, I don't know.
I'd say Alpha Academy. Because right now, they're in no man's land. They're waiting until Chad Gable gets back. I say,
wait,
you might
hold on. Whoa. You said Alpha Academy, though. There's Alpha Academy, and then there's American Made.
Because they got the storyline going on where Chad Gable's gone, because they keep teasing them a bit, continuing their feud until Chad Gable comes back from his side quest. I say send Alpha Academy back down to NXT.
Okay, I'm right.
Kill them up, do some stuff on TNA, and then when Chad comes back, you could send them back up and ramp up that storyline.
Quite frankly, they don't need Chad Gable doesn't need to be associated with them anymore. I know he loves Otis, I know he loves Tozawa and all of them. They really need to end that. If I'm supposed to take Chad Gable serious as a competitor, stop putting him in the ring with a comedy act. Stop doing that. Like that's hurting my ability to see him like he sees himself. He sees himself as a singles title competitor. He sees himself as a future intercontinental, future probably world champion. But the problem is they keep putting him in there with these acts that are not, taken serious. And I mean, sure, he beats them and stuff like that, but I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter if at the end of the day, like I said, nobody's taking him seriously, like put him in there with serious competition, put him in the ring with Braun Breaker, put him in the ring with the other IC competitors, and let's see him work with the real talent. Stop putting them in the ring with Alpha Academy. Nobody takes them seriously.
That's fair. Way to shit on me, but okay.
I'm sorry. I love you. Okay, so first comment. Hollow says, who better, The Rock or Brock Lesnar? See, I'll let you take that one.
I'm biased, so I'm The Rock all day for me.
He says The Rock, Hollow. I would say Brock Lesnar is the better wrestler. The Rock is the better superstar. What would you say, Fritos?
The Rock's way better on the mic, but performance-wise in the ring, you gotta go Brock.
Yeah.
Like with this question though, I mean, like you got it's broad. So like you as I said, like what are we talking here? Are we talking superstar or are we talking like just wrestling in the ring? Because clearly, as an athlete, Brock reigns supreme. Like he did this on the amateur level, so like we know what it is. So, but yeah, if we talking superstars, it's definitely Rock. Like in terms of and also influence and like who meant more to history. Yeah. So you said just wrestling? Yeah. So it's Brock. Yeah, I would say Brock.
He's definitely the better wrestler. I mean, I tell you what, I wouldn't get in the ring with Brock Lesnar. I feel like I can get in the ring with The Rock, and I'm way overweight. If I can get in the ring with The Rock and I can wrestle with The Rock and probably be okay.
I could take Brock. I could take him.
You're an idiot, Fritos, and I wouldn't help you.
Give me one white monster and a half a can of Zins. Oh, it's game on, baby.
Hey, Fritos, you gonna end up like one of them local competitors that used to go against Brock when he first got to the company.
Bro, wait, no pause. You gonna get what's the name? You gonna get stretched out, bro. Trying to play around with Brock Lesnar. For real. Hollow says The Rock will still rock you. I don't know about that. All them steroids might mess him up. But thank you for your comments. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Yeah, y'all. On to the next topic, though. Let's hit that next topic. We are going to talk about, once I get back to my thing. Oh, would you look at the time? It's time for.
Oh God.
That's right. Everybody, bring it together. Get ready. It's this time for Big Daddy C. Sugar.
Let me get some background music. So whatever that music was we played on that intro, let me get that in the background.
Yeah, the problem with that is I have to upload that to the system, and I ain't got it ready for you. Sorry.
All right, have that ready for me next week. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. So got the baddie of the week. I thought about this one, man. Normally, a lot of my baddies are.
That's an epic.
So what are we doing, man?
You ordered some music, man. I'm helping you out, brother.
This ain't no damn music for the baddie of the week, man. I need some R&B, some sexual shit, man.
Hold on.
Okay, what are we doing? All right, man. Baddie of the week normally comes from NXT, or but this week we're gonna turn our attention back over to AEW. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Good old softcore going on. I see that. Okay, I like it. Yeah, so
Jesus
for AEW, man, Harley Cameron, man, like over the last month, so man, like she really been she's definitely caught my eye, man, for real. Like she got the comedy, she can sing her ass off, man. Like, and she's good in the ring. I hope eventually she takes the title away from Mercedes Moné, and she's a beautiful woman, man. Like blessed, incredibly blessed, and that is my baddie of the week.
Okay, so now we're going to get to our AEW portion of the show, folks. And Grand Slam happened last night. And honestly, guys, in Australia, AEW hit a Grand Slam last night. It was a really great show, a lot of good matches, and matches coming out of that are going to happen. And two huge matches are what we're going to talk about. We're going to go to Steve for this one first, but I want to get his thoughts. But the two matches are Omega versus Takeshita, and Ospreay versus Fletcher. So what are you guys' thoughts on those two matches coming out of AEW Grand Slam? Those will be fought at Revolution coming up here real soon.
What in terms of Omega and Takeshita, finally got it right.
Teach me Takeshita.
Yeah,
I always want to call him.
I was calling that man Take Sheeta, bro. Just butchering that man's name. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see these two go at it one-on-one. We knew, there's been a lot of animosity, building between these two guys, and so finally they get to go at it for the championship. And so I'm excited for that. And Ospreay versus Fletcher, long overdue. They have their history, former friends. Now bitter enemies, so I'm excited to see what happens with these two. AEW Revolution is said to be a good one. So those are my thoughts on it. I believe Omega will win. It'll be a great match, and I feel like they'll have Fletcher beat Ospreay. I think somehow, some way, the Don Callis family always finds an event. They always get an advantage, and I feel like that's what's going to happen in this situation. But I think Omega, at the very least, is going to have his victory over Takeshita. And so, yeah.
I literally have the pay-per-view on right now as we speak. I'm on the Rated R Superstar Cope match right now.
Don't feel right.
I know. I bought his figure too last week. I had to.
Hey. When we talk about AEW, we will call him Edge.
Tell that to his trademark, all right?
We will call him Edge on this podcast. Okay.
It's technically Virgil's podcast, so I'm just saying here.
Yeah, but it's my forte in terms of AEW.
Whatever.
Just call the man Edge, Fritos.
Fine,
God.
Edge. It just doesn't feel right in the situation.
His mama call him Edge. I'm gonna call him Edge. I don't care what his birth certificate say.
They're gonna Rated R Superstar Cope. Anyways, AEW Grand Slam was a pretty good show last night. I think it was really enjoyable for a lot of people. Like I said, I enjoyed a lot of the matches coming out of it. I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did, honestly. Like I said, it was pretty good pay-per-view all the way around.
I mean, coming out, we got the Ospreay match. It's gonna be a steel cage with him and Kyle, so that's gonna be a banger of a match at Revolution. That's probably going to be the match still tonight. Grand Slam, the one thing I wish they pulled the trigger for Edge, to get the title from Moxley. I thought it was about time because they're still doing a slow build with Christian cashing in. That's my only, I'd say, criticism really so far from what I'm watching. Because you could still carry the Christian and Edge storyline with the title too, which would make it even more fantastic, I think, with everything they've got going on with their history with the company.
I would agree with that. Also, news coming out of the AEW realm: Josh Alexander is not expected to sign with WWE like everybody else is that leaves TNA or AEW. He is actually expected to sign with AEW. Do you guys care? Are you excited?
Next topic.
The AEW man has spoken.
Oh, Rick Starks showed up in NXT, guys, and made a huge wave. How are you guys feeling about Ricky Starks showing up in NXT this coming?
Hey! Coachman has rise.
Hi, Coach.
I love you, Coach!
Gentlemen, my apologies for being late. Better late than never, though, right?
About 47 minutes
Yes,
late.
sir.
Okay, well, good to see you too, Virgil. Jeez.
Hey, we haven't even got through half the list yet. So
Yes, we have. We only got like 2 more topics left to go in the Fritos Fave 5.
Well, we still got Coach's segment too, so it adds a
yep.
little bit
See,
more.
yep. We still got coaching segment.
It's
Who to
good
watch
to have
for?
I missed you guys.
I know, right? Okay, guys, listen, Coach. So you go first. Ricky Starks showed up in NXT and made a huge wave. I mean, he didn't waste any single solitary time coming into NXT. What did you think of this star? He also has made it known that he will officially sign his NXT contract next week live on television on Tuesday nights. Ricky Starks in TNM. Oh gosh, in NXT. How you feeling?
Oh, it's awesome. I could not believe how quick it was that he got to NXT. Probably less than 24 hours. So that tells me that he was eager to immediately get to WWE and just wanted to do something because he hasn't been used at AEW for, what was it, almost a year, pretty much?
Yep, been a while.
So I think he was just ready to get something going for himself. I know that they probably have some legal stuff they still need to figure out, and hopefully they figure it out by Tuesday because they haven't officially said his name yet. But the impression is that he'll stick with Ricky Starks as he should. He's made a name for himself, so he should be able to keep that name. But it's awesome, I think, and it's just a matter of time before we get some more guys from AEW over to WWE.
I agree.
I was going to say the rest of you could talk too. I mean, you got to
I
sit
thought you
there.
were going to jump in.
No, go next.
All right, I'm going. I love it.
You got to talk.
I mean, there's still reports they don't know about the name situation, but because they thought about changing. I can't remember. They had like a list of like 3 I saw on X. But yeah, keep the name Ricky Starks, but it was a fast sign. God works fast, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels work faster in this situation.
We get it, man. Y'all got some illustrious ass titles. We get it.
I didn't do anything. It's all Virgil. But at some point,
I am allowing the Workers Champion to have his say right now, while I hold the illustrious,
whatever,
sought after championship.
But at some point, I do want a storyline where all the AEW guys that left and are now with WWE do something where they invade or attack or form some type of faction, because I think that would be hysterical and petty to do against Tony.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It caught me off guard. I wasn't watching it live, but saw it pop up on IG, and I was like, "Oh man, he actually showed up." I'm like, I didn't think about how quick it was because I didn't like hear that like the that he's officially gone from AEW until like later on in the day.
Because most of the time they have like a 60-day clause afterwards.
Yeah,
they can't do anything.
So seeing him pop up, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, he's here. And, you know, I didn't think it would have been an NXT. I thought he would have like popped up on the main show, like on the main roster or something like that. But
nah, he's an AEW guy. He has to go learn the WWE way first.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what he does. I think a good feud to start him off with will be him and All Ego. That will be a good match to see starting out. And I think they used to be in a faction together, if I'm not mistaken. And so it'd be nice to see that dynamic between those two down the line.
We're not going to do this again. You know, I will go past the limit. You'd probably get us canceled from streaming ever again.
No, Frito, still do that. Do not break any community standards and guidelines, please.
I'll whip it out. I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, fine. You stay there, baby. I got a show to run. You just watch background. All right. Anyways, yeah. So no, in all honesty, guys, like I said, I think that Ricky Starks is going to be a big deal on NXT. I do believe that with Trick Williams probably getting his call up, that Ricky Starks is going to be the future of NXT. He will have a run of a lifetime over the next year. He's gonna have a tall hill to climb though, because Obafemi is a huge guy. Like I said, so I mean the dynamics of that match and making it believable that Ricky Starks can actually beat him is what's going to take some time, unless they got somebody else in mind for Obafemi and they're really going to make Ricky Starks like be the North American champion.
I believe it's going to be a fellow named.
You see, they got the knockoff Retribution in the Shield. Hey, I was like, oh, they doing it again.
I've been roasting. I mean, look, their entrance was cool. How like the lights would shine on them, then it would go dark, and then lights and then to go dark and stuff like that, and then they end up in the ring. But like again, you cannot dress anybody up in all black and have them put on like the skull face mask because everybody automatically is gonna say, "Oh, they're trying to do this shit."
You see that buddy with the braids? He put his face mask all over.
I was just about to say that. See?
Yeah, he put his mask on his whole face, and I was like, bruh, the ultimate botch. That will be on Botchamania at some point. Oh, man.
Like I said, I mean, yeah, you never know what you're going to see on NXT, but you also never know what you're going to have when it's time for Coachman to do the Who to Watch For in Wrestling.
Oh my God, my dog just ripped ass on me. Oh fuck, Kelsey.
God damn. Boy. Was it a silent fart or was it like you actually heard it?
Silent.
Oh, I got the silencer. Not the silencer. Oh man. That's tough. Oh Lord.
Sorry, everyone.
And them small dogs be having the worst ones too, bro.
Just you have your mic going, Coach. Please keep going.
Oh, well, we're going to keep it real simple today. This week, NXT is the place to watch. You got Ricky Starks signing his contract to become a member of WWE, and also another new signee is making her debut at NXT, even though she's been on NXT a couple times. This is her first time as an official member of WWE. That's Jordan Grace. So two people you need to watch for there on NXT. We're keeping it real simple, but these are two stars that to watch for this week in wrestling. Oh man, that was funny. That was fantastic.
Got hit with the silencer. Oh man.
That's the dog's finishing move, the silencer.
Oh man, that should have cleared out a whole Beyonce concert, bro. I'm telling you. Oh bro. That it ain't. It's not. I'm sure Mike has experienced that shit too, man. Like with Lola. Can't hear you, Mike.
No, he muted himself.
You muted, Mike.
Bro, how was that crazy? That's so apropos. I'm leading the show and I actually mute myself. That's hilarious. Anyways, yes, no, Lola has crop dusted me a bunch and it smells like old Limburger cheese and like Fritos. It's horrible. It's horrible, dude. And the thing is, she usually do it when she dead sleep and she scare herself when she fart and she run the other direction. I'm like, bruh, how come you get to run from the fart, but I got to sit here and smell it?
Right.
Cloud
Man, that's like me in my sleep.
Bro. It's like throwing some tear gas and then on Call of Duty and then just running away.
Wait, hold on. We're not finna just gaze over that. Coachman, you be passing gas in your sleep like that, bro?
Well, I mean, sometimes it happens really loud and I wake myself up and I go, what the hell is that? And then I think an intruder's coming in. So then I just grab my baseball bat underneath my bed and then I go out into my kitchen and I realize, oh, I just farted again. That's my
bad. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hit a couple of the motorboat joints my sleep, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh my god, you guys are those sick
it be happening, man.
I love how we just go straight to farts first.
Yeah. Fritos, I'm almost willing to bet though, if we ask Gab, the amount of fart you do is probably ungodly, especially when you're drinking beer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oof.
So far, I've been good today. I puked most of it out last night, so we're good.
Good God. Somebody that is not good, though, and our last segment of the show is Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, guys, was released from WWE. And, honestly, I just thought it was time. I thought everything was cool. Like, his first initial messages when he after he got released was like, yeah, I'm done, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hang it up. I'm going to retire. I'm not going into AEW. I'm not going to TNA or anywhere like that. And then after that, he did start wrestling again in like indie promotions and whatnot. Well, he got his chance to be able to go on to the Busted Open podcast as a guest. And he was talking about his recent release. And he believes he dropped a bomb saying that karma will come back on whoever that person is. I'm just not putting their name out there. But apparently, Baron Corbin believes one person influenced his release from WWE. We're going to go around the table, and I want to know, who do you guys believe he believes was the person that's responsible for his release, and what do you think about him sounding so bitter in this Busted Open interview?
Fritos, go ahead and start.
I'm trying to think.
Somebody, please, podcast.
Yeah, I just don't know. Because it's weird, because I felt like he was well liked in the locker room. And he was extremely a safe wrestler. So I figured like everyone would generally like Baron.
I'm going with, there's a lot of speculation that it's probably someone like Bruce Pritchard that just wasn't a big fan of him, because it almost sounds like it was kind of the Dolph Ziggler, Pat Patterson situation where Ziggler was Patterson's favorite wrestler, and Vince just would always make a jobber out of Ziggler just to make Pat Patterson mad. Like it feels like we're kind of coming into that situation. Maybe there was maybe Baron Corbin, Vince was maybe high on this guy. If you think about all the stuff that he had done before being sent back to NXT, maybe this was Pritchard's way of getting back at Vince for pushing Corbin. I don't know. It's all speculation at this point, but I do think it's probably going to be a Bruce Pritchard or somebody backstage.
Yeah, I can't think of a wrestler, honestly, so I'm gonna agree with Coach. Bruce Pritchard looked like he seems like the type of guy that'll do some shit like that. So like, I'm a roll with Coach on that one.
I'll go with the same.
Yeah, Pritchard obviously could be one of the guys that just didn't vibe or didn't get it, didn't understand Corbin, or maybe thought that Corbin's time had just ran out and the use for him in the company had ran out. But honestly, they wasn't using Corbin anyways. I mean, and guys, for a length of a time, Corbin was going from. I mean, I'm sorry, Bruce Pritchard was going from the company too. I don't think Bruce Pritchard is held in the same esteem under the Triple H regime as he was under the the McMahon regime. I mean, Bruce Pritchard is there and he's helping because he's on a contract and he was hired. Yeah. But again, I don't know how large he is as far as everything goes. I mean,
yeah, that's again, a good point.
There's Road Dogg Jesse James that just got put back in the lead creative role, a lead writer role again, for the company. And then, like I said, there's other people too that have been brought in as well. So I mean, again, I don't know how important Bruce Pritchard is. Like, I mean, of course he's still talent relations, of course he's still a wrestling mind, but I don't know if he's like he was Vince's right hand man, whereas Triple H has his own people. So I mean, I don't know. What we getting ready to say? I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying that's a good point. I didn't really think about that. Like in terms of who is. Because Triple H is calling the shot, so it's almost like, all right, who is influential enough to, like, who's big enough to like influence Triple H to release Baron Corbin or release anybody, especially if Triple H has the final say. So it's almost like, all right, who outside of maybe his wife, which I highly doubt Stephanie would, want to release Baron Corbin, but like who outside of her or, would be able to have that much influence to have, now the only thing I can think of is if it's like one of the top-notch superstars or legend in the company that's still heavily involved.
It was Hulk Hogan.
Damn Hulk Hogan did it again.
I swear to you, it better not have been. Hulk Hogan better not have that type of influence on Triple H. I'll go find Hulk Hogan myself and we gonna have a chat. But no,
it wasn't Hogan.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. Maybe The Rock. I don't know. Maybe The Rock. I don't know. Since the whole TKO thing, I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't see The Rock caring. I mean, obviously he cares about the company. He's a part of the board, but I don't see him trying to get a personal vendetta against Baron Corbin. What if it was Roman Reigns?
He did come in and try to change the whole landscape of WrestleMania last year, and we saw what happened with that.
But that's WrestleMania. What if it was Roman Reigns though? What if it's the guy in the company that just don't rock with Baron Corbin? Is like, what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What if?
Or Paul Heyman?
Or Paul Heyman.
Yeah, those are two big enough names, honestly. Yeah, those are two big enough names.
Absolutely. Yeah. Remember, Roman, when he was the big dog, kicked Enzo Amore off the bus. Because he was being annoying.
I mean, he fucked himself over it like hardcore in that situation. Like he had too much going on, bro.
Absolutely, just trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, and like I said, they just thinking stuff didn't stink. So I don't know, but yeah, Baron Corbin came off pretty. If you guys haven't watched the interview, go watch it. It's on Busted Open. You guys can check them out. They are what you guys know, it's Bubba Ray and a couple of other guys on there. They have Tommy Dreamer and other ones on there.
Speaking of Bubby Ray, he's on a new show that's just aired too, LFG.
A revamp Tough Enough without the competition part of it.
Listen, don't step on the lead. I was going there next.
I'm sorry, I was trying to be nice.
You know what? This doesn't happen on Friday nights. Well, if the Friday night show happens, I mean, sometimes it don't even happen.
If we had Valentine's Day, then
you said don't bury the lead, but there wasn't on the lineup here on the list of topics.
Okay, sir, and don't overtalk the lead either.
I'm just saying I got receipts that it was not on the list of topics.
Hush, puppy. Anyways, what I was saying was
full Diddy.
That I'm sorry. What'd you say, Coachman?
You said hush puppy, and I said full Diddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely full Diddy on that. Anyways, But back to what I was saying. Yes. So, speaking of Bubba Ray, LFG Legends and Future Greats is a show airing on A&E on WWE Night, which is Sunday nights on A&E, and this show is hilarious. I've been watching. I've been looking on X, and they are roasting these kids. They try to get in the ring or whatnot. Like Bubba Ray got into an argument with one. A black dude got in the ring, and Booker T just started laughing at him because he didn't believe he was really from the streets, even though he was trying to make the persona he was from the streets. So I mean, it was just hilarious. If you have a chance, go watch LFG. I think you're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a good show. Now,
and also Bubba Ray is just an asshole.
Yeah, Bubba Ray's an asshole. But the Undertaker got kind of asshole tendencies too, man. It's pretty hilarious actually when you think about it. Because I mean, like I said, I mean he there was one scene that they showed on ESPN when they announced Michelle McCool was going into the Hall of Fame this year. Which that is news too. But they announced Michelle McCool going into the Hall of Fame, and they showed a clip of LFG, and Mickey James, I guess, had asked Michelle McCool to come and help her with her team. Undertaker's like, "What the hell are you doing? Like, you're my wife. Why are you here helping my competition?" She's like, "Well, she asked, because the Undertaker been in the ring way longer than Michelle McCool. Their careers compared to each other is one's a cup of coffee versus the other one's a lifetime." So. I mean, like I said, he's got boots that have been in the ring more than Michelle McCool was, but she is a talent, and so Mickey James tried to cause a little breakup there. Like I said, Undertaker looked real pressed when he saw his wife in the ring helping Michelle McCool's people. But again, like I said, LFG, it's a good show. Tune in if you can. Like I said, it's greatest on A&E. Or if not, just watch the clips online. They're hilarious. They post all the funniest stuff. But speaking of funny stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now, Fritos, I'm getting ready to fail your Fave 5 already, just because you get that title around your shoulder, and I hate it. But now, folks, it's time for Fritos Fave 5.
Fritos Fave 5.
Presented by
Virgil. You know what to do. Kindly hit my music, sir. Thank you. I love you. At number 5, I have Bailey. I'm really interested in her feud going on with Cora Jade, especially when Cora came out in the hugger outfit. Peak villainy there. I love it. And also, she was your WWE.
Frito, stop.
Yep.
Stop right now.
Yep.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop. Roxanne Perez.
Oh, whatever.
Not Cora Jade.
I'm still hungover. Roxanne Perez. I apologize, ladies.
Hey, dude. Yeah.
I'm
okay.
Over.
All right.
Puked it. At number 4, you guys are going to hate this. I've got Jay and Charlotte both calling their shots for their titles. We've got Jay calling out Gunther, and we got Charlotte calling out Tiffany Stratton. I'm looking forward to this. It's the dream match that we always wanted with Charlotte and Tiffany, and we know Jay's going to finally get that title and officially be main event Jay Uso. Number 3, I've got L.A. Knight. Yeah. Roasting the living shit out of The Miz, which I don't know what's going on with The Miz lately. But we also see that LA is going back for his U.S. men's title. I love it. He makes that title good. So I give it to him, baby. At number 2, I've got Ricky Starks making his debut on NXT. It was a really quick turnaround from his contract being in, now coming over to WWE. Then at number 1, I've got Solo. Coming in there dressed as a fresh Dave Bautista. Woo! That white turtleneck was beautiful. Interfering with Jacob Fatu's triple threat match. Trying to help him, but ultimately Damian Priest, won because, bullshit. But also still trying to gaslight them. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on with this whole new Bloodline story because Fatu is disgruntled at Solo. Let's see what that takes them. And that has been Fritos Fave 5. Oh shit! Yeah.
Well, this has been a train wreck.
Yep.
All right. See, what would you get for those Fave 5?
give it a C plus because he mentioned Solo giving a tribute to Batista. First off,
Come on, that was a fresh outfit.
First off, he know damn Batista because he won the champ. Batista was a champion when he was wearing them damn white no turtlenecks. Man, he ain't no Batista, bro. He ain't the 06 Batista.
Wait and see. He will be.
No.
Well, I mean, a C plus gets a degree. So.
D's also get degrees also.
Okay, well, he just set the bar. Either you guys give him an F, or he gets the good sign. Coach, what would you grade his Fritos sucky week?
Yeah, it was very average. Not your best Fritos. So my original thought was I was going to give you a nice C, but you can't mess up the feuds. You can't mess up who's feuding with who. Dude, I mean, come on, man. We know it's Bailey and Roxanne. It's been going on for 2 months pretty much. You're better than that. Hey, be better. Be better next time. Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yo, that is coming from the wise man telling you to be better. So you know what that means. Wise man, what you giving him grade wise?
I'm giving him a D minus.
Oh, well.
No.
You only got that one because it's not a failing grade.
D's do not get degrees here. Virgil, play that other one.
Sorry, Fritos. Sorry.
Wow. Hey, if it was one of his major courses, he would have failed if it was a D anyway. you got to get a C or higher in your major courses to get for it to count. Gen Ed courses, you good.
I would just like to point out the simple fact that Coachman just gave you a whole talking to about you got to know the feuds.
Thanks, Dad.
Mr. Booker of the year.
Love you, Coach.
Mr. Booker of the
I'll
year.
come back for the milk next week, Fritos. Don't worry.
You promise?
Oh man!
Yes.
Hey, speaking of milk, y'all, I went to Aldi today and went grocery shopping. I spent $5 for a gallon of milk, bro. That's nuts.
At Aldi?
At Aldi, bro. Yeah.
Was it the Aldi brand or is it Prairie Farm? What the hell?
No, it was the Aldi brand. I mean, you only get the Aldi brand at Aldi's. They don't carry stuff like that. But
Go to
yeah, no,
Walmart.
Was it fresh from the udder or something? Why was it $5?
Yeah. Fresh from
Hey,
Mammy's Pig.
why you ain't go to Walmart, man? It's cheaper there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I was already there, and I don't know about anybody else, but I literally hate going to multiple stores to grocery shop. Like, it literally burns my ass. Like, I can get everything I can get there.
You get that checked out.
Yeah, burns your ass is crazy.
That sounds like hemorrhoids.
Hey, that is crazy work. Like, what you been eating, man?
Wow.
Did you eat some spicy buffalo tonight? Is that why it burns?
Eating that red curry chicken.
You farting too?
Eating that red curry chicken at the UBF joints, man. What's going on, bro?
I didn't realize he's got the young rock look right now with the chain and the black shirt. All you need is a turtleneck there, Virgil.
In a fanny pack.
Oh man.
I hate you, C. I hate you. I beat that. I hate you. We're not friends for the rest of the night.
Oh shit. Oh man. Nah, hey man, Fritos, man. Oh, you already gave you my grade. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He's gonna fail you again.
He's gonna come back with you with another seat.
Yeah, if for Fritos, listen, you my man. You my man. You know it. You know I love you a lot.
Oh,
right.
bro.
Fritos.
I know.
This is probably one of the worst fave fives you ever given, bro. Let's go put it out there. We're gonna go ahead. I'm not even gonna give you a grade. We're just gonna go ahead and just assume that you know. So you know.
Wow. Hey, I'm still tripped out. You made Monday Night Raw that you got on TV that one night. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Fritos. I mean, yeah, that's probably the coolest part of your life. One of the coolest parts of your life.
now
Like,
I gotta try to one up him, and I gotta go to NXT. And one day,
no. You don't go to NXT unless you go with me.
No, with us.
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to see Jada, man. Fuck what y'all talking about.
No, screw you guys. Y'all wasn't the ones in Chicago the same time as him when he just so happens to parlay his way into the All-State Arena.
The thing is, we feel your pain, so we are.
He won't let it go. He won't let it go.
Noises.
It's been almost 2 years, man.
Let me tell y'all something here. I'm gonna take a screen right now. Listen,
Here we go.
This is what happened. So, literally 2
I didn't
weeks.
know this thing was in Chicago, man.
2 weeks before the show, I hit Claude up, and I'm
You
like,
did not.
"Bro,
You did not.
Bro.
You did not.
Listen.
You did not.
what do you think about Survivor Series?" Oh yeah, man. I don't know, man. You know,
You did not. Show me this. Show me the message you sent. Show me the message you sent.
Did not do it. No, man. Let me mute this up real quick. I got a little annoying bug that's talking. Listen, let me tell y'all something. He tried his hardest to miss me on that show. I texted him that same day. We talked that morning, and he didn't tell me 2 words about him being in Chicago for Survivor Series. This is the same Survivor Series that not only CM Punk returned, Randy Orton also returned at this Survivor Series. And here Claude go at the show without me. Every single show that I've went to, whether that's a concert, whether that's a ball game, whether that's a wrestling event, the first person I message to go with me always is C. And he never, ever messages me to go to any of his stuff when he go. And we've been friends for a long time, almost 10 plus years. Brothers, different mama, but brothers. And he went to Survivor Series without me. And he'll never forget it. I'll never let him forget it. Ever. Okay, I'm
Done?
done.
Wow.
All right. Like I said, you ain't messaged me about going to Survivor Series. You did not. I pull up the phone right now.
Even if I did it, you didn't message me when you was going to Survivor Series to tell me you was going. And you knew I was in Chicago because I texted you earlier that day.
What'd you text me earlier today? What'd you say?
Yeah, bro. I'm in Chicago seeing my dad.
Fellas, I think what you guys need is a journal here, a year of us, to really sort out your problems right now. Okay?
Man, no, man, screw that damn journal. I won't see to make it up. And he know what he got to do to make it up.
Look, I already paid for your ticket for the last wrestling event we went to, so that's how I made it up.
No, well, you didn't. You thought wrong. Ain't enough. I need you to call me the next time you go. I don't care if it's St. Louis. I don't care if it's Chicago. I need you to call me if you going so I can go with you. After that,
clearly, if there's something in St. Louis wrestling wise, we'll more than likely all plan to go anyway. So
no, we not. I want a special invite from you.
How about this? Do you want to go to AEW with me?
Fuck no.
Okay. I'm being nice, putting the invite out.
No, I don't.
Watch
I
out,
really
we got a badass over here.
No. See, what do I want from you? I want you to call me the next time you plan on going to a wrestling event that's not AEW. And I want you to be like, Mike, do you want to go with me? And then I may consider letting this go. But until then, we beefing, bro.
well,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a shoot promo.
event. Just know the event that I will not invite you to will be an NXT show. I gotta go see my girl Jada by myself. But if it's a pay-per-view, yeah, I'll invite you.
See, y'all. Hey, listen. Virgil is now taking friend requests and new best friend, you know what I'm saying, applications, because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being mistreated. I deserve better than this. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? I deserve better than what I'm getting in this relationship with C.
He wants his restitution.
I demand it. I demand the restitution.
Man, if you had one, yours would have been on time anyway. We would have got late to the pay-per-view.
Now the truth comes out. Now the truth comes out.
I was at the pay-per-view. I was at Survivor Series early.
Oh, so you gonna rub it in. Huh? You just gonna rub it in, huh? You just gonna rub it in.
Rub it in.
Rub it in, huh?
Yep.
What a horrible person. Detestable. Inexplainable. Explorable. All of this.
Man, you should have been up in that arena, man, when the crowd went wild, bro.
Oh.
Look, I was about to walk out too because I didn't think CM Punk was gonna come back. I'm about to walk out through the to the concession stand. All I hear.
About this cat. I don't give a damn. Nah, yeah.
I'm also a producer. The crowd was going wild. Wild.
I can go all night, see. I can go all night.
Wild.
Oh my God.
Guys, the last 20 minutes have just been this. The last 20 minutes of the podcast has been you two arguing.
Well, I ain't got Killian to argue with no more, so I got to argue with somebody.
Oh, shit.
And unfortunately, it has to be C. All right. Well, thanks, folks, for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had some laughs along the way. If you made it all the way to an hour and 22 of this nonsense, shout out to you. You're the real one. Appreciate you guys. Listen, this is the very damn best wrestling podcast in the game today. Please, if this is your first time watching, please like, share, subscribe. Those of you listening to us on Spotify, those of you listening to us on X, those of you listening to us on YouTube. Appreciate you all so much. Leave a comment below. Until next time, keep those booking pencils sharp and keep on booking.